time for This Week in Clarksville. And now, here's your host, Stephanie Miller.
Welcome to This Week in Clarksville on this Thursday, January 12th. I'm your host, Stephanie Miller. If you're looking for a family or group project that makes a difference, look into Empty Bowls Clarksville. What River City Clay has to do with this and how you can be a part of it, coming up a little later. And then I'm going to introduce you to Radical Mission Compassionate Ministries and share the success of their Christmas event and the work that they do year-round. Then lastly today, Clarksville Urban Ministries has a raffle going on right now where you could win a vacation of a lifetime, all with helping Urban Ministries build up their new safe house. But first, let's check in with reporter Sherry Reeves to see what's making the wrap in this week's edition of Main Street Clarksville.
This is the wrap for the January 12th edition of Main Street Clarksville. We have coverage of the Montgomery County Commission meeting this week. First, with the approval of a resolution to allow a private security firm to work at Veterans Plaza on Pageant Lane. Also, Montgomery County Mayor Wes Golden and the Commission honored the United States Navy Blue Angel pilot that grew up in the Woodlawn area of Clarksville. A proclamation was presented on his behalf to the parents of Lieutenant Commander Julius Whiskers Bratton. You know, Lehman and Valencia Bratton have to be proud parents. We featured the singer of the national anthem of last week's oath of office ceremony in Clarksville. City employee LaVon Bracey said she just loves to sing and uplift people. And we have photos of the elected officials sworn into office, including Clarksville Mayor Joe Pitts and council members Brian Zacharias, Deanna McLaughlin, Amber Markey, Wanda Smith, Travis Holloman, Stacy Streetman, and Joe Shekinah. The full city council attended last Wednesday's event. And that's the wrap. I'm Sherry Reeves, Main Street, Clarksville.
Sherry, thank you. Coming up, we hear from River City Clay owner Ken Shipley on this year's Empty Bowls project.
Hey, I'm John, one of the family owners here at the City Forum. Some people think I'm great at the games and attractions here, but I'm not. I'm fantastic. It's your mom. Might want to pick that up. Go low with 18 holes in mini golf. Channel your inner Ricky Bobby on the go-kart track. Play in Clarksville's only 7D motion theater. 10 lanes of family fun bowling. Don't forget about our big birthday party rooms. So come on out to the City Forum and try to beat some of my high scores.
Here at the Journey Louis team with Benchmark Realty, we pride ourselves on the service that we provide our clients.
We believe in delivering a level of service that is above and beyond what is expected.
We don't cut corners and we are always available. We are committed to learning and continuously sharpening our skills.
We're social media experts, we're tech savvy, and we embrace change.
It is our unending desire to be our client's realtor for life. We are the Journey Louis team, leading you home.
Welcome back. The Empty Bowls project is coming up in a few short weeks, and this business here, River City Clay, is a big component of this amazing project. The bowls you see right here are a symbol of homeless awareness and fighting hunger. The Empty Bowls project is the third week of February where churches and civic groups will prepare and offer a lunch or dinner. For $15 a ticket, you get a bowl of soup and a piece of bread. Owner of River City Clay, Ken Shipley, explains how the Empty Bowls project has evolved.
The way it's going right now is that I make a lot of the bowls. There are a couple other businesses in town that have people come to paint bowls there, but I make all the handmade bowls. And so some people come here to our little place, River City Clay on Franklin Street, or I go out to churches when we'll schedule an event, and they'll have 100 or 150 people, or sometimes 50 people that will come in and paint the bowls as a group. You know, they're having a fellowship time, just meeting with each other and enjoying painting the bowls. And we ask for a little bit of money to help pay for our materials and all. But I donate all my time, and Melody, my wife, helps a lot too, and our daughter Selby when she's in town. She's now away at college, but when she's here, she'll help glaze and take care of all the things that need to be done for the bowls. And so the bowls go out to the groups who have made them that have the supper or the lunch. So then folks, as they come to buy their, pay for their meal, can choose a bowl to take home with them. So it's pretty much a symbol of what helping out to feed folks is about.
Last year's Empty Bowls event raised $36,215. If you would like more information on the Empty Bowls project, head over to Facebook to Empty Bowls Clarksville. Again, this event happens the third week in February. Coming up, we hear from Radical Mission Compassionate Ministries on the work that they do to help those who need it year-round.
As a busy mom juggling family, errands, and everything life throws at me, I try my best to be environmentally conscious. So of course, I buy flushable wipes thinking I'm doing the right thing. But it turns out flushable wipes aren't actually flushable. I found out the hard way when flushable wipes caused a clog and flooded my house with sewage. It ended up costing me thousands of dollars in damage and a big headache with the insurance company. It's safe to say our family will never flush a flushable wipe again, and instead put them where they belong, in the trash.
Welcome back to This Week in Clarksville. We are talking now with Alicia Vaughn and Carrie Wheeler. They're from Radical Mission Compassionate Ministries, and this is what I'm hearing is a relationship-based nonprofit, which is so beautiful. First off, ladies, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having us today.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. You know, I just recently heard about Warm Souls, which is something we will get to. This is something Radical Mission did back in December. This being January, I want to hear about the success of that particular event. But first off, Carrie, share with us what Radical Mission Compassionate Ministries is all about.
We're here to build relationships with the people we serve, which we call them neighbors, because anybody can be in this situation. Build relationship with our community, with other nonprofits, with local government, with the whole community of Clarksville. We do that by providing the food boxes, providing the clothing, providing the community garden we have, and events like Warm Souls. So we just want to share the love of God with the community.
So this program, from what you were sharing with me, has been going since 2006, one of our nonprofits here in our area. We know how many phenomenal nonprofits that we have helping out. This just adds to that list of phenomenal individuals trying to help out others the best way that they can. How has your mission grown from 2006 to now 2023?
Wow, we've grown so much. We've seen a huge increase in the number of people we're serving. In the last year, we've had about an 80% increase in the number of community members we've served. We've expanded our mission to different events. We go into Summit Heights and do meals. We have Warm Souls. We have a grocery shopping event. We like to give dignity to everyone we serve. While our space might be small, we've done mighty things in serving and increasing to help just the community.
And some of the pictures that you're seeing now, this is from some of those events and from some from the box pickups, the food pickups from Tuesdays and Thursdays, and also from the event that happened last month in December, Warm Souls, that happened on Christmas Day. Is that correct?
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
Yes.
Now, Alicia, tell me about that event and what goes into it and just how many people need that to happen.
Yes, so we've been doing this annually. This is our 15th Warm Souls.
Wow.
When it first originated, I was actually not involved at that time, but it was on a much smaller scale, and it has grown substantially. A few years ago, we changed our location to Austin Peay. They were generous enough to offer their Morgan University Center, which allows us to have so many different things happening and also put us more in the heart of our town and our community. We were abundantly blessed again this year. It was our first year to go back inside since everything with the pandemic.
Right.
So we were excited and nervous, and of course the weather, we did not know. That was not on the schedule. And while it did keep some of our community at home that day, it did not keep any of our volunteers away. We are so blessed to live in a town where people show up to help. They show up to serve with a smile on their face, and the weather was nasty outside, but I'm telling you, inside everything was warm, and just there was so much love in that place and generosity that day. Shout out to the community, so many people, and if I try to name them all, I'll forget someone right now, but so many people who helped us organize and get our toys together so that every child who came that day received a wrapped toy. Every adult and our older children, our teenage children, received a hoodie sweatshirt with our Radical Mission logo, like Carrie is showing us here. That's a special part, is knowing that we can offer something, some type of gift. Also for our kids, we had a whole kids corner where they were able to participate in things related to the Nativity story, as well as a special shop. And we had a family, the Painter family, who set up an entire room. I mean, it truly looked like a store with Christmas trees and everything. And the children are allowed to come in and shop for their parents so that they have something to give them on Christmas morning.
How beautiful.
Yeah, so that was wonderful. And the kids are always so appreciative, and they're so cute. You know, the parents stay out in the hallway and they get to come in and do that. And so that is a wonderful piece of it. Our lady, Sabina Fox, who actually runs the clothing closet that we have here on Tuesdays and Thursdays, she had a team of people where she was able to provide winter coats and winter weather gear. And so, you know, people would come in, they could find coats for their families or items needed for that, and they did a phenomenal job with that as well. I'm trying to go through everything. Another two areas that we have not been able to offer for the past 2 years because of the pandemic and having to do an outdoor curbside event.
Right.
We were able to bring back haircuts and photos.
So being January, we have 12 more months until, you know, Christmas Eve comes around once again. How can we help you do what you do from this point moving to, you know, what we'll see in December of 2023?
Well, I think on a Tuesday, Thursday basis, Carrie, if you want to speak to what we have going on there as far as donations needed for our food pantry.
So we're open every Tuesday, Thursday for food boxes. We're always in need of more so shelf-stable food. Publix here in town has been gracious. We pick up from them several days a week. There are other businesses that donate to us. We're part of Second Harvest Food Bank out of Nashville, but shelf-stable food's been hard for us to get lately. So donations like that is beneficial. Men's clothing in our clothing closet. We struggle to help our men who are trying to work, who need shoes. Men wear out their clothes very easily. So it's our least item donated as far as our clothing closet.
Happen to see this and they would like to reach out to Radical Mission Compassionate Ministries, how do they get in touch with you?
So they can visit our website, radicalmission.org. They can call our office at 648-1496. On the website we'll also have email addresses. There's volunteer sign up for regular operations. There's special event sign ups when we get closer to those things. So
Yes. And
we look forward to hearing from people.
Yes, and if there's anyone with particular interest in the Warm Souls Christmas, we actually have an email just for that. It's very easy. Okay. It is warmsoulschristmas@gmail.com. So if you have any interest in that, as far as donations or serving or how we can connect, please reach out to me through that.
Doesn't get any easier than that email right there. Now, for those who actually need your services, can they reach out to those same emails for that information?
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Well, Alicia, Carrie, is there anything that I haven't asked you that you would like to share?
So I do just want to kind of share with you.
Please.
And because I don't want to butcher it, I'm going to go to my notes here.
I think we all do this, actually.
We are believers in Christ, called to build community and relationships through prayers, encouragement, and God's love. We accomplish this through our various ministries. As we've mentioned, we have food pantry and clothing closet. That's part of our daily, weekly operations. We also have a wonderful garden that provides food to our community as well as opportunity to work alongside others. We go out into the community with different fellowship events and provide food to local schools as well. And then our big events.
Our fuel program, yes.
Yes. We have 2 schools that we sponsor for that. And like Carrie was mentioning, our grocery shopping event and our Warm Souls Christmas are probably our biggest outreach where we bring in volunteers. But I just want to add that all of this is driven by a verse in Galatians 5:14 that says, "For the entire law is fulfilled in keeping this one command, love your neighbor as yourself." And so around here we refer to everyone as our neighbors. And so we want that to be the heart of everything that we do.
That's beautiful. Well, thank you so much for sharing the mission of Radical Mission with us. We appreciate that. And if you would like to go back and find that email again and hear where you can turn or how you can reach out to Alicia or Carrie, all you have to do is stop this interview, bring it back a little bit. You'll see all of the emails and that information at the bottom of your screen. So again, you guys are phenomenal. Thank you so much for all your work.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Stick with us right here. We have more coming up on This Week in Clarksville after this.
Here at the Journey Louis team with Benchmark Realty, we pride ourselves on the service that we provide our clients.
We believe in delivering a level of service that is above and beyond what is expected.
We don't cut corners, and we are always available. We are committed to learning and continuously sharpening our skills.
We're social media experts, we're tech savvy, and we embrace change.
It is our unending desire to be our client's realtor for life. We are the Journey Louis team, leading you home.
As a busy mom juggling family, errands, and everything life throws at me, I try my best to be environmentally conscious. So of course, I buy flushable wipes thinking I'm doing the right thing. But it turns out flushable wipes aren't actually flushable. I found out the hard way. When flushable wipes caused a clog and flooded my house with sewage, it ended up costing me thousands of dollars in damage and a big headache with the insurance company. It's safe to say our family will never flush a flushable wipe again, and instead put them where they belong, in the trash.
Welcome back to This Week in Clarksville. I have our sports reporter, Brady McIntamney, with me for our Sports Minute. All things basketball right now.
It's all basketball right now. In high school, the district season is finally starting up. This is a time that all the basketball teams really care about. You know, everything up until now doesn't really matter so much because it doesn't necessarily count for their postseason. But now is when things really start getting interesting. And Kenwood basketball, the boys team, really started off hot, getting a come-from-behind win against Henry County in a rematch of last year's district championship. So that was a huge game for Kenwood to get that win. Also in a non-district game, the Rossview boys set a school record for most points scored in a game, scoring 101 points against Sycamore. So that was a huge win.
That's incredible.
Yeah, huge win for Rossview. Very cool for them. They're actually going to be celebrating Johnny Jackson, head coach's 400th win coming up next week. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be very cool for Rossview. And then also at Austin Peay, the men's team got back-to-back wins last Thursday and Saturday, and the women's team got a win on Saturday. So a lot of good things going on right now in Clarksville on the basketball scene.
Well, it's going to be an exciting couple of weeks coming up.
Absolutely will be. Yeah, as you can see, we're here at CHS. They're starting up. The girls team really looking forward to a good season. They're playing West Creek this week, and really just a lot of exciting stuff.
Awesome, Brady. Where can we catch all of your sports talk?
Yeah, of course. So MainStreetPreps.com and MainStreetClarksville.com, and of course in the newspaper, Main Street Clarksville, hitting your mailboxes every Thursday. And you can also check us out on Twitter at Brady_MSP. Every Thursday we have our MSP North podcast with Blaine Keller from Robertson County Connection as well.
Fantastic, Brady. Thank you so much. And stick right here. We have more coming up on This Week in Clarksville after this.
At Miss Lou Steele's, we go for apple pie. A place that feels like a home away from home. A comfortable place to bring your family from out of town. It's a place where great conversations are had. It's a place where you can shop 200 small businesses in one location. It's a place for you to shop for gifts for any occasion or just to treat yourself. Come on down to Miss Lou Steele's. You'll be glad you did.
Here at the Journey Louis team with Benchmark Realty, we pride ourselves on the service that we provide our clients.
We believe in delivering a level of service that is above and beyond what is expected.
We don't cut corners and we are always available. We are committed to learning and continuously sharpening our skills.
We're social media experts, we're tech savvy, and we embrace change.
It is our unending desire to be our client's realtor for life. We are the Journey Louis team, leading you home.
Welcome back to This Week in Clarksville. We are at Urban Ministries today with Executive Director Jody McBryant. Jody, first off, thank you so much for giving me your time to share what you're getting ready to share with us.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate that.
You're very welcome. So, as many of you may know, Urban Ministries working to build a new safe house. Money going towards that is being raised in a very unique way, kind of an outside of the box way of thinking. How are you doing this? How is this fundraiser happening?
Well, it kind of came together as a meeting of the minds between our supporters and our board, and really started at with one of our board members in the Builders Association in Clarksville, who have been so great in support of us and this new facility, which we're renovating for the expansion of our safe house. And so they threw around a couple of ideas, and ultimately was presented with an opportunity by one of the members of the board there, John Crabb, and his wife Janelle have graciously donated this fantastic vacation package. And so we kind of modeled it after the St. Jude house that they have there, and raising money with that raffle. And so we've decided that's what we're going to do. We're going to have this raffle, and it is for a once-in-a-lifetime, really unique vacation package on a private yacht for 6 people for 7 days to the Bahamas. It's kind of create your own vacation. You can relax or play as much as you want, explore, snorkel, fish, lay on the boat and relax, or go to the beach and just be in the sunshine there.
So with this raffle, how do you enter, and what do you, I guess, have to give? Because there is a donation that is needed, so that's the cost of the raffle, and again, that money going to building and continuing the build for the safe house.
Correct. It's a raffle ticket. The tickets are $100 a piece, which might sound like a lot at first, but when you think about the chance and this wonderful once-in-a-lifetime vacation that you get to share with 5 of your friends or family members, it's really amazing. And you know that donation or purchase of that ticket, whether we win or we don't win, is going for an excellent cause for our safe house, our domestic violence shelter, to serve those in our community. So it's a little bit of a sticker shock when you say $100, but like I said, that donation is going to serve so many people, and it really is a chance at a once-in-a-lifetime vacation.
And not that long ago, we heard more about the safe house, and again, the money that was received from Best of Clarksville for you guys, and to continue the help with the safe house, because again, it is needed. And you get how many phone calls a month with requests to, I guess, be helped by the safe house?
Well, I was just talking with our program director today about that, and our calls have increased in the last couple of months, and we're really up to about 170 calls a month.
So with that $100 raffle entry, that is what you're helping. You're helping to make sure that women and children, they have a roof over their heads and a safe place to stay to get away from a domestic violence situation. But going back to the raffle, again, that $100, what else is included? So I know you get that yacht experience with yourself and 6 of your wonderful friends. What else is included in that?
So with that, you're going to get airfare, round trip airfare for the group to fly to the Bahamas, be picked up at the airport there and kind of transported over to the private yacht. There'll be provisions on the yacht, initial provisions, drinks and snacks and sandwich stuff, and just some things to get you going and everything you need kind of while you're on the yacht. And then ahead of time, that will be all planned out as far as what you want to do, how much exploration you want to do, how much relaxation you want to do, adventure activities and that kind of stuff. And so anything really that's not covered is just off the yacht, island experiences or whatever.
Okay, that sounds great. Where do we enter for the raffle?
So if you go to ClarksvilleUrbanMinistries.com, you can enter that raffle. It's actually right on the front page. You'll see a beautiful picture of a yacht in the Bahamas, and then that if you click on that, if you scroll up just a little bit and click on the Learn More, that'll take you directly to the raffle page, which has all the details, everything that's included, the explanations of what you need to do, and of course, then buy that raffle ticket button is right there too.
Fantastic. And when will you be drawing for the winner?
February 24th is our drawing, and right now we are looking at possibly doing that on the radio. So there'll be more information to come, but it definitely will be broadcast live for everybody to hear and to have the opportunity to see if there were big winners. But don't worry, if you miss it, you will be notified if you win.
And so they need to have their entry in by the 23rd or by the morning of the
We're going to stop the entries by the 22nd.
22nd. Okay.
Yeah, that'll give us enough days to process everything, get it all set for the raffle, because this will be an actual old-time spin the wheel and pull out the ticket kind of thing.
That is awesome. And one more time, the website to where we can register.
ClarksvilleUrbanMinistries.com.
Register, get that $100 raffle, and maybe you could be the winner for that nice yacht experience in the Bahamas. But again, the best part of this, knowing that your dollars, that money is going to help with the build of an updated safe house.
Absolutely.
Jody, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Stick right here. We have more coming up on This Week in Clarksville when we come back.
As a busy mom juggling family, errands, and everything life throws at me, I try my best to be environmentally conscious. So of course, I buy flushable wipes thinking I'm doing the right thing. But it turns out flushable wipes aren't actually flushable. I found out the hard way. When flushable wipes caused a clog and flooded my house with sewage, it ended up costing me thousands of dollars in damage and a big headache with the insurance company. It's safe to say our family will never flush a flushable wipe again, and instead put them where they belong, in the trash.
Well, meet Sid and Morgan. Sid is a chocolate lab retriever mix. He's 3 and, let me say, oh so lovable. This beautiful dog is one of many looking for a family of his own. Then we also have Morgan. Morgan is a darling 3-year-old pit bull terrier who is looking for love. Both dogs are ready for a visit from you at the Montgomery County Animal Care and Control, and maybe it could be your forever dog. I do have a couple of events to share with you happening this weekend. On Friday at the Wadeborn Nature Center, you have Art and Nature Youth happening at 10:30, and then Art and Nature Adult happening at 1:30. On Saturday at the Clarksville International Church Conference Room from 12 to 3 is the 60 Years Later, Are You Living the Dream? The author of The Mind of a Millionaire S is hosting the celebration of life for Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The address for the event location is 1101 Ashland City Road. And then don't forget to grab your ticket for Wedding Bells Prom Ambassador Prom Fashion Show at the Roxy on Saturday at 11 o'clock. Be sure to be early. If you're looking for that ticket, you can head over to the Facebook page for Wedding Bells to connect with a prom ambassador right there. Thanks so much for joining us for This Week in Clarksville. I hope you have a wonderful Thursday and a blessed weekend. See you next week.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of This Week in Clarksville. We'll see you next time.